Hello, good people. Hello, good people. Welcome back to my channel. We have another module called Accessible Digital Content. This one has 7 units. We shall dive straight into the first unit. The first unit is build brand loyalty with accessible content. So we shall read through the notes. I encourage you to read through the learning objectives, go through the notes, understand them, and at the end of it, you'll be tasked to do a quiz. I'll dive straight into the quiz. The global disability market is larger than the population of which country? So the countries are Canada, Chile, China, and Cairo. So the global disability market is larger. What they mean is, when you look at the whole global disability market, this market will be larger than the population in, the right answer is China. What percentage of Americans can say they will cut ties with a brand they don't feel is inclusive? So the right answer here is 34%. So I'll check my quiz and then move on to the next one. Moving on. Write accessible copy. This is another unit. Please, I encourage you to read through the notes. And at the end of it, you'll do a quiz. For which of these audiences clear and plainly written text is especially crucial? People with a PhD in the subject, non-native speakers, speaker readers, and then people who enjoy complex sentences, sentence structure. So the right answer here is B, non-native speakers. For which of these audiences is clear and plainly written text especially crucial? This is number B. So true or false, jargon can help clarify your meaning in written text. This is absolutely wrong. Jargons actually make it more complicated. So jargons can help clarify the meaning in a written text. That is false. I'll check the answer and then move on to the next one. So the next one is present your content with accessibility in mind. I encourage you to read the learning objectives and the notes. And at the end of the notes, you'll be tasked to do a quiz. Which of these is the barrier to accessibility in digital content? Copy with poor color contrast, well-sized copy, appropriately spaced copy, copy translated into multiple languages. The right answer is A. True or false, it's important to have your content checked by someone who uses the assistant technology you are targeting. This is true. It is important to have your content checked by someone who uses the assistant technology you are targeting. So this is true. Then I'll check my quiz. Moving on. Create accessible images and graphic elements. Please read through the notes. And at the end of it, you'll be tasked to do a quiz. True or false? Color is an accessible way to add emphasis when designing your table header. This is false. Which image on your page needs alt text? All images that add meanings to your content, only decorative images, and only images of people. The right answer here is B, all images that add meaning to your content. So I'll check the quiz and then move on. Create accessible video assets. Please read through the notes, learning objectives, and then at the end of it, you'll be tasked to do a quiz. True or false? Open captions can be turned on and off by the viewer. This is false. Video transcript commonly include which of these elements? 1, spoken dialogue, actor commentary, timestamp. D and E is a combination of A and B, and A and C. Spoken dialogue is correct. And then timestamp is also correct. So a combination of A and C is option E. So I'll check that and then move on. So the second last unit is create accessible presentation and deck. I encourage you to read the learning objectives, the notes, and at the end of it, you'll be tasked to do a quiz. What's the most accessible way to emphasize important text in a presentation? Bolding, italics, a new font, and highlight. So this is bolding. That's the most accessible way to emphasize points, important text in a presentation, bolding. True or false, automatically generated captions are always accurate, so there's no need to check them. This is false. I check my challenge and then move on to the last unit. Optimize other businesses communications. Optimize other business communications for accessible. So accessibility. I encourage you to read the learning objectives and then the notes. And at the end of it, you'll be tasked to do a quiz. Which of these is important? Which of these is more accessible for screen readers? An emoticon, which uses punctuations to create an image, an emoji, which inserts an image into a text, an animated GIF, a photo meme with embedded text. So the right answer is B. True or false? An accessible mindset means focusing on all the legal requirements for accessibility in your region of the world. This is false. I'll check my quiz. And yes, thank you so much. Please subscribe to get more new Trailhead modules. Until then, bye-bye.